MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Marriott gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, having a very 44. Nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for a good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Here he comes on 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third baseman number 7.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, they really need Derek Norris to come alive. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
At the plate, Antonio Santiago, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tommy Joseph is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going. When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. So striding in, John Hyatt. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Joseph is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking at Alcides Escobar. I love how this guy plays shortstop. You know, at one time, the Brewers, when they had him in their organization, tried to put him in the outfield. Come on.
Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he takes ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up. In now, Gustavo Gonzalez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Gustavo Gonzalez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Ball.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 5th.
We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Derek Norris stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in, Benito Gomez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Gonzalez in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Mike Montgomery. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santiago on the move, and this will land foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit back toward the mound. And he's retired here. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Alcides Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now at the plate, Michael Marriott. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philly.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman Anthony
into the windup
Rizzo.
and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Third baseman number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Antonio Santiago comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, John Hyatt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hyatt.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Fernando Torres.
Digging in, Fernando Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. So coming to the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gustavo Gonzalez.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Coming to the plate now, Derek Norris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Norris.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Lucy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Striding in once again, Benito Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Benito Gomez.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Benito Gomez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Norris has it, but he can't get it there in time. Maldonado reaches on the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in to try it again, Mike Montgomery comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 43 on the year for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. One and one. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit, you stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball over the shortstop head.
Into the box, John Hyatt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 2-0 Chicago. Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Cesar Hernandez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Hey. 1 and 2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Michael Franco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He comes into this one at 248. 14 homers and 64 runs batted in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jared Eichhoff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Lucy is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder Cameron Maybin.
Digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Seared down the first baseline. Joseph scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another
Benito
shot now.
Gomez.
Benito Gomez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he sets him down swinging. Odubel Herrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Digging in, Antonio Santiago. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number 19.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Maldonado.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The pitcher, Mike.
Now batting, Mike Montgomery. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, he gets a hit, and the first thing I can think of with that hit alone, he's already surpassed what he's given up on the mound. He's got a no-hitter going and then gets a hit. What a day.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Santiago ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're up. At the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Misses, ball 2. Looking to send him packing again. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Derek Norris is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Lucy.
This is foul right side. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. To third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park.
Third baseman number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, John Hyatt. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Fernando
at the plate.
Torres.
Fernando Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Cesar Hernandez.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got an out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him. And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now, but you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they can hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I got the count 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Freddie Galvis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 21 homers and 61 RBIs.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Freddie Galvis goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Odubel Herrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs starting pitcher, number 38, was victorious again and now has 24 wins this year as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 2-0. The win was their 6th in a row. As of today, the Phillies are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they ran over the Reds 12